everybody, my name is Blast280 and welcome to Medic Basic Tips Part 2. Today we're going to be talking about crit heals. As I originally had a different video planned, but it didn't work out, so I'm just going to get to this. Part 3 will be those tips remastered. So crit heals increase based on how long it's been since the user's been shot, medics included. Basically, the longer you go without getting hurt, the faster you will get healed. This is mainly useful for competitive, so when you need health, you can take cover and a medic will soon come and heal you as fast as it will let you. 12 seconds will increase the normal medigun and most other mediguns to 48% and then 72% after the full 15 seconds / 18 seconds. As for the quick fix, it has completely different stats, going up to 100 health points per second if you're lucky. It's important to keep this in mind, so you are noted when it is time to heal and when it's time to bail. Most medics allow this to determine what heal order they choose and what they wait for last. It is really helpful in casual, but is mostly helpful in competitive. And it should be noted that, if not, then probably gonna lose an advantage right there. Mainly competitive and the non-official competitive leagues. Why I say non-official is because, well, now there's an official competitive league. And that would be fine if they actually broadcasted it or did something with the actual game mode. But we're not going to worry about that.
Cool. What else is next?
Next thing you need to know about these crit heals is the fact that it affects every class, including the medic and heavy and scout. This can determine your proper heal order. Proper heal order is important so your team can live longer and have better longevity, which is important let alone. As you can see here, the Blutsauger is helping me, but of course, thanks to the speed, not too much.
No problem.
Next, we're going to talk about medigun range. Medigun range is how long your medigun will last before it is cut off. Do note that fumbling over your healing target is one of the main causes of death for new medics. Dude, your medigun is pretty long, believe me. It can reach places you probably didn't believe, and even some of the medics who aren't noobs don't know this. Your medigun is longer than you think. So note this when you are in the middle of a firefight, so you don't kill yourself fumbling over a heal target. Overheal every chance you get. I may have said this in the first video, but overheal is important. Overheal allows you and your buddies to tank more damage than before, and you can double your health if necessary. This increases longevity for you and your teammates. Never overuse one medigun. Remember, mediguns are 25% of a situation. So when the situation calls for it, you make sure that you switch mediguns so you can be prepared for it. The stock medigun isn't the best medigun to use during every situation, though it is good for most situations, which is why I use it. Its ubercharge is probably the most powerful ubercharge you can get. However, the problem is time restraint. It takes 40 seconds to fill that delicious bar, and that may not seem like much, but trust me, in TF2 time, it is. 5 minutes could seem like 5 hours if you are playing a serious game. Find water and make sure you note of it. Pyros are out there and they are out to get you as medic, and it is important to make sure that you know where the water and or mad milk scouts are so you don't burn to a crisp while playing medic. It is important that you don't die, which is the reason why I'm making these videos anyways. God, I wish I had a better camera. When someone calls medic, based on what's the medic sign, how red it is based on how much health they have. If the medic sign is very red, that means they're on low health and that they need the most attention. However, if it is red with a right cross in the middle, meaning they don't need health, you can just give them a quick overheal to make sure they live longer. Map knowledge. I said it in the last video and I'm going to say it again. Map knowledge is important. Knowing where all the shortcuts are and all the health packs and ammo packs are important for your longevity and your team's longevity. Note of damage output. Damage output is how much damage something does in a single blast. Knowing the damage output can allow you to survive attacks that you normally wouldn't survive, like a rocket to the face. Knowing the damage output or the general damage output is important for you and your team. Do not overextend. Overextending is the main cause of death for medics. Well, maybe not the main, but it's one of the leading causes of death for medic. Overextending is when you or a teammate goes far beyond your team and you are a lone wolf. Listen, being a lone wolf is not good in a game called Team Fortress 2. You need to stick with your team whether you're a sniper, spy, or medic. Okay, maybe medic and pyro can be alone. Not medic, I mean maybe spy and pyro can be alone for a little bit, but it is important to stay with your team and to stay alert. Right. How much time do we have? We have time. Knowing what special passive effects certain weapons give you. Passive effects are effects that last for a certain amount of time longer than usual, like afterburn or bleeding. Knowing these passive effects can allow you to survive and thrive in the TF2 universe. Choosing the right medigun. I'll get into this in a later video, presumably part 3 or 4, but choosing the right medigun is important because every situation cannot be solved with one medigun, not even the stock. Every medigun is 25% of a situation, meaning that sometimes you will not be needing to use the quick fix, and sometimes you will be needed to use the vaccinator. If you want to get good at TF2, you're going to have to work with weapons you don't usually work with. Even if you don't like them or you hate them with all your guts, you have to learn to use these weapons whether you love them or not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do you have any questions or answers for me to give? Do you think I missed a few tips? Tell me in the comments below. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!